everyone. We are here today with Monica, and Monica is going to be joining us for the Women's Sexual Empowerment Retreat this weekend. It's coming up very, very quickly.
Very.
How are you today, Monica?
I'm great, thank you. I'm here sipping my tea with my cat finally sleeping. I think she will jump up at a certain moment. I don't know. Hopefully no, but we'll see. Maybe we have another guest, maybe.
Yeah, she likes to say hi.
Yeah, she's starting. Okay, so okay, Greta, say hi and then go to sleep again. No, yeah, okay, so yes, sure.
She's like, hi, Mom.
Yeah, but you know what I like? Cats are really sensual. They know how she's a diva. She's like
yes. And I have a very feisty cat. One of mine is very feisty. It's like always like batting at you and wanting to play, very playful. Yeah.
Yes, you are very cute. You are the diva. We know you. Everybody knows you. Now you can go and sleep again a little bit. Thank you.
Aw, wonderful. So if you guys haven't heard, the Women's Retreat is coming up this weekend, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I didn't even think, I'm like, today's just one of those days. I don't know, I'm a real human and this is my life. I didn't even think of opening up this page because I was going to share with people, so I have an outline of what's going on. So it's going to be a little different this time. It's going to be similar to last time, but there's going to be a wild woman experience in the very beginning. So that's going to be a free event for anybody who wants to join. So the very beginning of the retreat, anybody can join, hop on and join us, but don't be afraid of getting your tickets, because that's the way you'll be able to see Monica's workshop and all of the other workshops with all of the other wonderful ladies. We have Danielle and Gigi, and we have Carrie doing a workshop as well. So there's going to be all kinds of goodies. And I'll let Monica talk a little bit about what she's going to be talking about, and then I'll kind of give you a bit of an overview of what that's all going to look like. And yeah, well, I guess, yeah.
I like to improvise, huh? I'm a great improviser, but I improvise much better when I have a kind of structure. So being the full moon happening between Virgo and Pisces, sorry, I have Greta for everywhere, and so
you'll be sneezing.
Yes, I will work on sensuality, the sacredness of our body, and the sacredness of sensuality through element earth and water, because Virgo is an earth sign, and water and Pisces is a water sign. So we will play with our bodies, of course, with a bit of movement. You don't need to be a dancer, absolutely not. But for sure, we will work a bit on pleasure and staying in touch with the sacredness of our body, and opening ourselves to the full moon through a bit of fun, sensual fun.
Yay! I can't wait. I love, and your last recordings from the last retreat will be included as well too. So if you want to dive a bit deeper into what we did last 3 months ago in the last, so people will get that as well. And Monica led us through a very sensual, and it'll be a little bit longer from that one. And
yes, it was longer, and it was a kind of journey through the 4 elements and something more. Well, I'm also, I have a scientific, artistic, and spiritual background. So and I'm a kind of Renaissance woman. So I put everything, I find a connection, and I put everything together. I love to integrate everything to work on what I call the feminine wholeness. So if they get registering to this version, they get also the recording from the previous one.
Yes,
they will see that we will go again through the 4 elements in the body, exploring sensuality in a joyous way. So fun also. and yeah, connecting a bit the dots also between the elements and the moon phases and a woman's life stages, because this is the feminine wholeness, the way we are.
Yes, yes, yes. And yeah, and I loved everything that you did in the last workshop. It was just so good. And it's so important for us to move our bodies. I know I've been new to the whole connecting with my body and all that in the last 2 years or so. And it's made a big difference to really listen and really connect deep into my body and feel it. And sometimes it can be a bit intimidating for us as women, because we're so focused on taking care of everything around us and doing all these things around us. We forget about our sensuality and our sexuality and our pleasure and all these things. And
yeah,
but
and
that's
then
okay.
And also the age for many women is the kind of, oh, it's too late. I'm already in my 40s. Wow. I'm 56. It's never too late. You can start exploring in your 40s, in your 50s, in your 60s, in your 70s. I have clients and students of all ages, and it's always a pleasure to discover pleasure in everything, because then it's not even, for me, the first step is discover the pleasure in everything we do. This is the most important thing. So it's always
Yes,
smooth. It's never, I'm never working on like, we have to do this, that is that. Nothing is like, oh, I'm forced to do this. No, it's always a smooth and pleasant process, of course.
yes, yes, yes. And as all the workshops are, is like, you get to do it at your own pace. If you want to turn your camera off, if you want to, not use your name, you're totally welcome to do that. But if you want to be on camera with us, that's totally cool too. What I also do is, between the workshops, we shut off the camera, the recording, so that you can have an opportunity to ask questions and interact in a more intimate environment. And then we'll turn the camera recordings back on, so that anybody who's watching the replay, or if you want to go back and watch something again, you can always do that too. So there's those opportunities to just make it a little bit more approachable for everybody. And yeah, you get to do what feels good for you and what feels comfortable for you. And yeah, there's so much pleasure in so many things, like you say, Monica, like just, having a nice warm cup of tea and just taking that time.
Exactly,
and
well,
yeah.
This is what I also appreciate a lot. I'm so happy that I was able to follow all the retreat. Something I had to follow it as a replay, because I couldn't be there. But for those who are watching this video right now and are curious because they were not there, but they will get anyway the recording also the previous retreat. I was really happy to see how many different voices, but speaking of the same thing in different ways, that are us, the women. and then I was really touched to feel this kind of sisterhood and this kind of circle, even if it's virtual.
Yeah.
We need this.
Yes. Yeah, we get to imagine that we're all sitting around the fire. Sheila, if you're on and you're asking a question, yes, this is happening this weekend. And this is all online. So it's all virtually. So you can join us online, and you can watch the recordings if you can only come to a part of it. Like Monica said, she was only able to get on to a part of the workshop, and actually the very first one that I did. The ladies were so supportive and so helpful. I was attended the whole first day and then half of the second day, and then they continued and did the workshops for the remainder of it, because I had to get my girls to swimming lessons. So it's totally doable, and it's mainly for women, and children will, because it's virtual and because it's online, you can do it with your children in the background if you want. That's totally okay. You can do it however you want to do it with your kids. But yeah, the in-person retreat is you can talk to me if that's what you want to do. We can discuss that. That's changed a little bit because I needed confirmation for meals and all that, but to not complicate everybody, it's going to be a virtual event. So I hope that answers your questions. If you have any more, let me know, Sheila. But yeah. So what else? Yeah, it's going to be a really great. Do you have anything else to say, Monica?
I just is there still the freebie thing? I mean, is there also material we can? I remembered I think for the last one, I was able to make available the first chapter of my book. Is this still working?
Yes. So you can get access to Monica's first book, chapter of the first book, and there's all kinds of freebies. Like, I can't even list everything on the page, because what I've done is this is going to be the 4th retreat that we've done. So I think there's about 15 different women who have done workshops from all over the world, all over the globe. And you're going to get access to all of their freebies, all of their resources and everything. So this is like a huge resource library that we've been compiling. Every time we do a retreat, I just keep putting it together and you get access to all those recordings. So, which is pretty phenomenal, actually. There's a lot of recordings. I'm just looking here. So Monica's book, you get the first chapter of that, and then there's
many other things, I think. Yeah,
many other things. Yes, womb healing, erotica writing, intimacy in yourself, sacred sexuality, astrology stuff, body image, lots of embodiment, dancing and moving, tapping stuff. There's tapping stuff. There's extended orgasm. There's food demonstrations. There's talk about pleasure and food. So you get access to all of that. It's a huge thing. And then all of those people who have done it, they have freebies and bonuses that you can access as well. So which is pretty amazing.
I remember that the last time was amazing also for all these resources. So I was wondering if it's still available. And so the value is even bigger.
Yes, the value is even bigger, and it's just going to keep increasing. And let me say, get your tickets now, because the price will be going up in the next day or two. We're getting closer, and I will be bumping the price up. So get your tickets, and I'm going to be advertising that, because it's going to be important to get your tickets as soon as possible. And it's only $99. So yeah.
Okay, so I will share between today and tomorrow, for sure. I will share also this video to tell all the women. I'm going to share it immediately in my group, and then I will share also in other strategic places.
Yeah, so get it before the price goes up. I haven't figured out exactly what's going on with that, but it will be, because that's what's gonna happen. Let's see if anybody else has any comments over here. Not at the moment. What else is going on? I think that kind of encompasses a lot of it, but so definitely, if you're unsure, join the free portion. But if you want to get the whole thing, definitely get the whole thing, because it's a really good value, and you're going to get, like I said, the previous three retreats. And like, there's, I think, just estimating in my head, about 15 women.
Wow.
Okay, so Monica, you were in the last retreat, and then there was 2 previous retreats to that. So it's like, there's a lot of value in there, and a lot of information. So
I know. I didn't realize that there were also other 2 retreats, previous retreats. So yes, I would say that it's amazing what you are doing. Great. I'm so happy to be part of this. And I'm like, okay, I already organized the full moon rituals on Zoom for 2 different groups, but as I told you, okay, I will do everything, and I'm so happy to jump also on this adventure, because it's important to connect now more than ever. It's so important to connect.
Yes, connection is so important. And that makes me think of how the reason I created these retreats initially. I do a lot of journaling, and I used to do a lot of morning pages, which is getting up early in the morning and just writing whatever's coming out, because you're kind of in that like not quite conscious state yet. You're kind of semi unconscious, still sleeping. And a lot of stuff comes up that way, and connection kept coming up, connection. And I didn't understand. I was like, what is this meaning? Why do I keep thinking I need to connect? And so that's when I started connecting with all these women and connecting us all together and bringing these retreats together. And with COVID, where we're not allowed to connect face to face, this was the next best thing. And it's turned out to be quite a beautiful, beautiful event. And in the future, I hope we can do like in-person events where we can actually bring everybody from the world, around the world. Right now, we have to keep within our bubble and within our communities, but yeah, I hope eventually we can do that more in person, and then continue the virtual side for people who can't attend physically.
Both things. There are pros and cons, both sides, and so we can do both. It's connection.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Yes. What a beautiful thing to have internet nowadays, so we can do this and connect this way. I love it. Well, I will check and see if anybody has any more questions while we're live, and then if Monica has anything else to say, and then we'll probably hop off and we will share this everywhere. If you guys have any questions, reach out to either of us at all. We are both open to answering any of your questions in private message, or you're welcome to grab the link. We'll share the link with all of the videos that we will share out there. So check out the link, get your tickets now before the prices go up. And yeah, I don't see anybody else asking any questions right now. So that's about all I think I have to say. Do you have any final words, Monica?
No, I just wait everybody there. Let's meet each other and work together and enjoy this creative healing work together.
Yes, sisterhood. It's like we're all in a circle and sitting together, and yeah, energetically, I can feel it. I love it. I love that part of it all. All right, ladies, have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you at the retreat. We will talk to you later. Bye-bye.